Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Be Good to Yourself. My name is Chef Billy Breedlove, aka Florida Boy with the Sauce. So today's Wednesday, so you know what that means. We have a pro tip. So before we get started on that, special shout out to Miami-Dade County Police Department, the Whiskey Rebellion, Moto's Liquor. Check out my guys Chuck. It Takes the Village Animal Rescue. Check those guys out. And that's basically it for right now. So what we're going to be doing. So this weekend is Memorial Day weekend, of course, which means the kickoff of summer, aka grilling season, aka beach season. So since we're going to have all those things coming in, what we're going to do, we're going to do a very refreshing lemonade, okay? And we're going to spice it up a little bit. We're going to make a kid's version and we're going to make an adult's version. So you know what that means. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to go ahead and kick this off. It's a wonderful way to cool down. And also, you can put it in the brand new Cafe 305 10-ounce bourbon tumbler while you're sitting by the pool, while you're on the beach. It'll stay ice cold the whole time. All right, so let's get started. So now, if you're going to be making this and you're going to be at home and you're going to drink it at home, what I would suggest you do is you get yourself a big enough container. So what I got here is a container from Walmart. This container is 2.5 gallons. So I got roughly maybe 2 gallons, maybe a little bit more. Cold water, filtered water, ice. Let it start to break down. That's fine. So what we're going to be putting in our lemonade is, of course, we're going to have some sugar and a little tad of brown sugar as well. Keep in mind, brown sugar is not going to necessarily break down in cold water. It's going to kind of maybe tense up, but it's going to add a different little element to this lemonade. So, of course, we got lemons, we got ourselves some limes, and we got ourselves some little oranges. And I know that's not what you typically see, but listen. We're not typical. We're a little bougie here in Miami, so it's okay. So what you're gonna basically do is you're gonna just take your limes, all right? You're gonna split them in half. And what you wanna do is you also wanna take some of them and you wanna quarter them as well, okay? So as we go through, and the good thing about this container, it's a wide enough mouth that you can keep this stuff any side. You don't have to get crazy with it or anything like that, okay? All right. Now I've taken the liberty to soften some of these up. So we're gonna go ahead and squeeze some of these right into the water, like so, okay? And what you wanna do is you wanna put all the fruit in beforehand. And the reason for that is that means your sugar is going to be on the top. And once you get this all mixed up with a nice whisk or a wooden spoon, it's going to work out much better because the sugar will work its way down to the bottom, okay? If you put your sugar in first, sometimes you may have a tendency where all your sugar is down at the bottom and you don't have very much sweetness, okay? And the other beautiful thing about this is you can refresh this whole thing probably 1.5 more times after you drain it down because there's so much in here, okay? All right, take ourselves some limes, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna save one of these limes for garnish, okay? And then, of course, if you wanted to take this a step further, you can actually treat this almost like a margarita. You can salt the glass, the rim, if you wanted to. Okay. And with these limes, what we're gonna do afterwards, we're gonna just kind of throw these right on top. It's summer. We want to keep everything nice and fresh. Okay. You see everything here. Get these out the way so you guys can see. All right. Got all our fruit going around in there like so. Take the rest of our limes, and remember we reserved a few so we can use as a garnish. All right. Now, when you go in with your sugar, what I want you to do is stir as you go in. Okay? Don't just dump it in here. You're gonna stir it in as it goes, like so. Get it all incorporated. And also the great thing about this container, it has a dispensing nozzle on it. So you can say, like I said, you can pick this up from Walmart. I'm sure any Walmart has it. And the whole container, I think was less than 10 bucks. You can fit in your refrigerator. You know, if you want to sit the whole thing out by the pool, and you got your Cafe 305 10-ounce bourbon tumbler, you can just refill it as you go. If you want to have a party, pool party, break this thing out. It works great. All right. So that's that. All right. Now what we're gonna do. Now, we got ourselves a regular glass, and we got a Yeti tumbler. We're gonna add a little bit of ice in both. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fill the lemonade up. Okay. All right. Now, here's where things get a little interesting. Now, I'm making this real quick, but a good thing to do is once you make this, put it in the refrigerator. You can do it the day before so everything nicely develops and it stays nice and cold. Now, we got ourselves some Grand Marnier, okay? Now, I know you may not be a cognac drinker or anything like that, but trust me, this is something you're gonna definitely enjoy. We're gonna take a couple of limes right over the top, okay? As much as you want. I'm gonna take your Grand Marnier, use a speed pour, just to be careful. If you want, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. All right, a little Grand Marnier right over the top. Mix this in. Okay. And that's basically it. Just that simple. The great thing about this Cafe 305 Yeti 10-ounce tumbler, it comes with a top with a opening at the top. You can put a straw in there. Other than that, that's basically it. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, be good to yourself and have a happy summer and a good Memorial Day. Wow. See you guys next time.